Oh, and here's our cat. That might be the reason why you can't hear us, is because we didn't have all our microphones.
One moment, please.
Can you hear
Test.
me now?
1, 2. Hello.
Emily, can you hear me now? Let us know. And here's JoJo. JoJo loves private brands. Don't you,
Test
JoJo?
1, 2. Oh, there we go. You know what? Let's start over.
JoJo loves a private brand cat treat from Aldi.
All right, we should have sound now. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to start over.
Oh, fantastic.
Why not? Because you couldn't hear anything we said. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Velocity Institute this week
Luckily,
live.
we started early. So maybe...
Yeah, we did start early. Today is Wednesday, December 11th. Get ready for this week's top stories in the world of retailer-owned brands. Hopefully, Emily can hear me now. Big news from the Kroger-Albertsons merger. Albertsons is terminating the merger and suing them to boot. Meanwhile, Kroger's private brands drive impressive sales and profitability, proving the power of retailer-owned innovation. Plus, Trader Joe's and Aldi bring holiday magic with unique private brand launches and festive experiences, so stay tuned. Welcome to Velocity This Week Live, your source for all things private brand, private label, and retailer-owned brand.
I'm Laraine Durham, Vice President of Marketing and Events at the Velocity Institute.
And I'm Christopher Durham, President of the Velocity Institute, and we're here to bring you the latest trends, insights, and updates in the private brand industry. We're back with fresh news and opinions to keep you informed.
Each week, we deliver breaking news, industry insights, and updates on upcoming events to keep you informed about what's happening here at the Velocity Institute.
And of course, join us most Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Hello, if anybody's out there. Nice to see you all. The schedule may vary a little bit as we come into the holidays, but we'll make sure to announce it. Mm-hmm. Please leave a like and a comment if you're out there.
And please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode.
So first up, a few private brand picks, because this is what we do every week.
Mine is from Aldi. It's a specially selected organic fig fruit spread. We bought this to go on a charcuterie board Christopher made for a book club I held at our house a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And Aldi does a really nice job with all of their charcuterie items, and they're really easy to buy. They're usually all on the end cap there together. So I just go this, and done.
And from me, because we're talking about Kroger a lot today, I thought we'd pull some Kroger vintage packaging out. So this is probably, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. Kroger, this is old school private label. So this is, you know, your national brand equivalent for Crisco. Krogo, made from pure vegetable, all hydrogenated. I don't even know that you can sell hydrogenated like that anymore.
Yeah, I remember my mom had a big thing of Crisco, and you don't really see vegetable oil like that anymore.
No, just Crisco. So, I mean, it says it creams quickly and produces fine textured cakes and tender pastry. And they're giving you a recipe for pastry, biscuits, and 1, 2, 3, 4 cake. Sounds pretty good. We'll have to try it one day. Anyway.
No.
So if you'd like, this is part of the book that I released a few years ago called Vanguard Vintage Packaging, or Vanguard Vintage Originals, about all private brand packaging. There's a couple of hundred beautiful photos by Terry Campbell from Cincinnati, the photographer. So nice kind of coffee table book history of the private brand industry. So nice opportunity to take a look at that. Let's look at the first story. If anybody's out there, Albertsons has officially terminated its $25 billion merger with Kroger, marking the end of what would have been the largest merger in U.S. history, the largest grocery merger in U.S. history. The decision follows injunctions issued by both the U.S. District Court in Oregon and the King County Superior Court in Washington State, which effectively blocked the deal on December 10th. Albertsons CEO Vivek Sankaran said in a statement, "We have made the difficult decision to terminate the merger agreement given the recent federal and state court decisions to block our proposed merger with Kroger. We are deeply disappointed." Sankaran emphasized the company's strong financial position and its plans to focus on the future growth. Albertsons announced a $2 billion stock buyback program and highlighted its commitment to creating long-term value for shareholders while continuing to invest in its core business and new initiatives, exactly what you'd expect them to say. In a related development, Albertsons has sued Kroger for breach of contract, alleging that Kroger failed to meet its obligations to secure regulatory approval for the merger. Albertsons claims Kroger did not exercise best efforts or take any and all actions necessary to move the deal forward. The merger, announced in 2022, sought to combine the nation's largest grocery store retailers, with both companies owning prominent chains like Safeway, Vons, Harris Teeter, and Fred Meyer. Following the announcement, both Kroger and Albertsons saw their stock prices rise as investors had anticipated the merger would fail. Albertsons has promised to provide additional details on its plans during its January 2025 earnings call. I mean, I don't know that any of this surprises me. I was a little skeptical of the whole Kroger CNS plan, although there's certainly CNS is a great distributor.
What was the Kroger CNS?
Well, Kroger planned on selling several hundred of their stores off to CNS to operate because they were the competing stores, right? So you would have had essentially,
in order to merge with
right,
Albertsons,
you would have had overlap.
Stores they were going to give them to CNS.
And what the Feds said was, you've got to give it to somebody who can actually effectively run a grocery store. And
CNS doesn't run grocery stores.
They have a few. But I think it's less than 2 dozen or something. They don't own very many, and they're not really a grocer. They're really a distributor. I think a lot of folks were a little skeptical of that plan, and probably had Kroger come back and said, we're going to sell these to a major retail player or someone who knew how to do it. It might have been.
How many stores was it?
A couple of hundred. I mean, it was
substantial.
Yeah, I mean, they both have like in the range of 2,500 to 3,000 stores. So it would have been, they would have had almost 7,000 stores or something like that, 6,000 stores between them. So a few hundred wasn't that big a deal, but the merger fell through. So we'll see in January what Albertsons going to do. Maybe there's another merger out there. I always thought Ahold Delhaize could get them. The overlap would be a lot more.
Does Albertsons want to merge with somebody else? Are they looking to be acquired?
Well, they were partially owned by investment firms. So I think they were trying to.
The investment firms were looking to recoup.
Yeah, I don't think they're never in it long term to be grocers. That's not what they do.
No.
All right. So next story.
Kroger's retailer-owned brands, which the company calls Our Brands, delivered impressive results during the third quarter of 2024, outpacing national brand sales and driving profitability. Total company sales reached $33.6 billion, with private brands showing growth that outpaced total grocery sales growth. Identical sales without fuel increased by 2.3%, bolstered by a strong performance in private brand products. Kroger's premium brand Private Selection achieved mid-single-digit growth, highlighting consumer demand for high-quality products at competitive prices. Todd Foley, Kroger's interim CFO, noted, customers continue to demand premium products, but also look for value. Private Selections delivers premium quality at an attractive price. Kroger's focus on retailer-owned brands also contributed to a 51 basis points increase in its gross margin rate, excluding fuel. The profitability of these products is several hundred basis points higher than national brands, a significant factor in Kroger's financial strategy. Rodney McMullen, Kroger's CEO, remarked, once our customers try our brands, the repeat rate is incredibly high. Innovation remains central to Kroger's strategy, with 226 new private brand items introduced in Q3 alone. The retailer plans to refresh packaging and enhance designs across the portfolio, reinforcing its commitment to quality and customer satisfaction. McMullen explained, our data allows us to understand customer trends and meet demands with products in areas like organic, free-from, and multicultural categories. Kroger's strategy ensures long-term growth while prioritizing customer needs. McMullen summed it up. At the end of the day, the customer wins when they buy our brands.
That's sort of the proposition for all private brand, right? You give me a good product at a great price. If I like it, I'll come back and buy more.
And apparently the Kroger customer buys them and they do come back for more. So they're adding more because they're extremely profitable.
Kroger now owns, they own Simple Truth, the largest natural organic brand in the U.S. by a long shot, I think. So even the national brand players are going, hey, we're not that big. All right. Story number 3. Trader Joe's delivers holiday cheer jingly jangly. So Trader Joe's continues to shine in private brand with the launch of Jingly Jangly, a new addition to their beloved holiday lineup. This festive treat takes the iconic Jingle Jangle mix and delivers it in a convenient single-serving 2.95-ounce bag for just $1.49. packed with a mix of dark and milk chocolate covered pretzels, caramel popcorn, JoJo's cookie bits. So do you know what a JoJo is?
Like Oreos.
Right. It's
JoJo's.
their chocolate sandwich cookie. And
We know
honestly, I
our
love a
cookies
JoJo.
here at the Velocity Institute.
So it has JoJo's cookie bits, candy gems, and mini chocolate peanut butter cups all in it. All stuff we love, right? Jingly Jangly embodies the creativity and quality that defines Trader Joe's private brand products. It's also certified kosher, broadening its appeals to more customers, so you can even buy it for Hanukkah. And Trader Joe's private brand strategy has always been about delivering innovation, high quality products at a great value. Jingly Jangly is no exception, combining affordability with seasonal excitement in a way that resonates with customers. They continue to come to market with these new products, which are pretty exciting. Of course, this one is a holiday product, so it's available for a limited time. Jingly Jangly highlights how Trader Joe's continues to set itself apart in the private brand world, bringing unique products that customers look forward to year after year. So we need to go to Trader Joe's and get some of this.
Yeah, send us some, Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it'd be delightful. We love it.
Yeah. And our next story, in November 2024, Aldi celebrated the holiday season by showcasing its private brands at the Charcuterie Chalet, a pop-up event in Chicago's Loft on the Lake. The immersive experience featured Aldi's exclusive cheeses, charcuterie, and wine, providing shoppers with creative ideas for affordable and impressive holiday spreads. We must have just missed that.
We must have, yeah.
We were in Chicago for PLMA. The event highlighted Aldi's private brand innovation through curated displays built entirely from its own brand products. The Aldi's $50 board, for instance, included items such as Appleton Farms dry-cured ham prosciutto, an Emporium Selection double
Gloucester.
Thank you. Cheese, delivering a gourmet option at half the price of competitors.
And look at what it looks like.
It looks like an ugly sweater.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, isn't it?
That is fun. Other displays showcased unique creations like an edible chalet made with Emporium Selection smoked Gouda. Oh, that's fun. And specially selected hard salami ruscuto, as well as a sweets board featuring choker, chocolate coins, and European chocolate truffles. Shoppers could explore interactive features like a photo booth and personalized engraved gifts, all while sampling Aldi's exclusive offerings. For those unable to attend the event in person, Aldi made its private brand products accessible through DoorDash, offering a discount throughout December to help shoppers recreate the featured boards at home.
So you love both Aldi and charcuterie, so, you know.
All my favorite things. That little house is so fun. Like, I guess it's a breadstick, and then I wonder what's the cheese is stuck to. Like, it must have had like a board in there that they like stuck the cheese to.
Hard to say how they built it. I don't know.
I guess you could put some kind of spread and like have to have something like
sticky.
I don't know. I need directions.
Some cream cheese,
Aldi.
maybe.
Aldi, I need directions to this board because it looks fun.
It does look fun. All right. So then we always like to close out talking about some of the cool stuff we have going on. So of course we start with this here. So this is us this week, every Wednesday. Make sure you don't miss it. We'll have sponsorship opportunities coming up in the new year. So this goes out to both LinkedIn and to YouTube. So depending if you're sitting there watching it now or later, you can watch it in both places. It also will go out to our email list. So this will then be posted on our website and go out to our email list of 30,000 plus folks. So lots of opportunities to get you some brand exposure if you'd like to be a part of it. And if you were part of this show, we'd actually call you out and say, thanks for being a sponsor. All right. So then we have the Velocity Conference coming up in May. So Velocity Conference and Expo is set to take place from May 13th through the 15th this year at the Mint Museum uptown at Levine Center for the Arts in Charlotte, North Carolina. Great venue, really trying to shake it up, think about how we can do events different, a little more exciting. And as we evolve, we'll be giving more details on that. This is the highly anticipated event of the year, and it will bring together leaders and innovators in the retailer-owned brand, the private brand industry, to help explore new strategies and solutions shaping the future of private brands. The conference will feature inspiring sessions led by top retailer executives and thought leaders, offering valuable insights into the latest strategy, innovation, and branding trends. Attendees will have the chance to network with peers, share knowledge, and engage in meaningful discussions about the challenges and opportunities of private brand. As part of the event, the curated expo will highlight 25 top-tier exhibitors, including innovative solution providers and leading manufacturers. These exhibitors represent the best of the best in the industry, showcasing cutting-edge solutions, high-quality manufacturing capabilities, and product development. The expo will give attendees a unique opportunity to connect, discover impactful solutions, and gain practical tools to elevate their private brands. The Velocity Conference and Expo 2025 is the premier event for anyone involved in the retailer-owned brand industry, offering a blend of inspiration, collaboration, and innovation. For more details, feel free to email me at cdurham@velocityinstitute.org. Sponsorships, expo booths are available right now. This is the place to be if you want to meet the movers and the shakers, if you want to have a drink with the leaders of retail. This is the place to meet them, to talk and discuss the future of private brand. What year is it for us on this one?
You put me on the spot. I think our first year was 2017, so seventh, maybe.
Seventh year? Mm-hmm. Coming up on it.
Remember, we're here live most Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on LinkedIn and YouTube, so mark your calendars and be part of the conversation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop with every episode.
Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you next week with more updates and stories that matter in the world of retailer-owned brands. Until then, stay bold and keep innovating.
We'll see you next time on Velocity Live.
I'm Christopher Durham.
I'm Laraine Durham.
And we are the Velocity Institute.